Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. In this video we're going to be making a guide for the faction talents and artifacts because this is really important when you go into a new season. Now for this season specifically, I have a different strategy than I have done in the past seasons, and it is because of the importance of pushing in legend trials. Legend trials give you the most experience you can possibly imagine compared to any other game mode. It's kind of ridiculous, and because this is such a priority of rushing these stages, I have only been leveling up my main faction talents rather than Celestial and Hypogean. Celestial and Hypogean can be useful for some people for AFK stage pushing, and also even for Supreme Arena, and even though I'm using them in Supreme Arena, I'm still making do with them at the one faction talent because every little point you can get on these other trees is going to help you push maybe one or two stages higher in the legend trials, maybe even more than that, and that is a boost of experience which is going to level up, and then it snowballs all over the place. You're going to push hard in AFK stages and get up to the level cap in Dream Realm and things like that. So I really recommend getting these main faction talents before you even think about Celestial and Hypogean. The first one I upgraded was Wilders because that helps you in AFK stages and also of course Legend Trials, and even in Supreme Arena, like Wilders are really strong heroes. You're probably going to have 1 to 2 Wilder defenses. On top of that, Maulers I went after that, because Maulers are like the second most used in terms of AFK stages. They're used sometimes, also Legend Trials, and then for even Supreme Arena, if you're doing a secure sort of melee Mauler team, then you can also make use of this in Supreme Arena. Then third I upgraded was Graveborns, because Graveborns are not really useful for AFK stages, but they are useful for Legend Trials and can be in Supreme Arena if you have a team around them. And now finally I'm doing Lightbearers, because basically Lightbearers are not great for PvP. AFK stages, I really haven't seen much using Lightbearers right now. It's mainly Wilders, Hypogean, Celestial, and then third, Maulers. So it's basically for Legend Trials. That's why I'm leveling this one up. But that's why I'm doing it even before Celestial and Hypogean. Now, depending on your priorities, if you really want to push AFK stages and you have the Celestial Hypogean heroes needed for those stages, whether it be Fresto Twins plus like Scarlita for some stages, Tailene, Kulu, things like that. If you want to, you can level this up, but it's mainly for AFK stages. This will not help you for any Legend Trial because there is no Celestial Hypogean Legend Trial tower. At least as of right now. Maybe 5 seasons in the future there will be such a thing, but right now there's not. There's not. So that's basically why I'm leaving the Celestial Hypogean for last, and it is making it a bit harder for me in AFK stages, but I'm not pushing like super hard, and also it's making it a bit weaker in Supreme Arena, but honestly, I think the Legend Trial experience is more important. Now, as for the artifacts, there are just 2 artifacts you want to max level, and this is actually really important. Pay close attention. We will not get enough resources, even clearing a legend for 80 of all Legend Trial Towers, which is the cap of this phase. We will not get enough resources to level up all the different artifacts, unless there's some other way of earning this in the future. This is the problem on the VN server. People have noticed that like they don't have enough to level up, and 1 or 2 artifacts may be left behind. And so it's really important, do not max level all of your artifacts. For example, Coreforge I've left completely at plus 10. I'm not even upgrading it past this. Honestly, I shouldn't have even upgraded Shadow Blast and Lightcall so far. Basically, they're just 2 artifacts you always want to keep at maximum level for right now, which are Elder Bow and Dragon Roar. Basically, any Dream Realm team using a physical damage oriented team, whether it be Sinbad or a damage dealer like that, it uses Dragon Roar spell. Any team that has range damage, for example Shmira, all the Shmira teams, Elder Bow is the best. So these are the 2 artifacts you need to keep at maximum level, and there's no exception about that. Now, but after this, we're going to unlock for the pay-to-win players who have a monthly pass running. We're gonna unlock Blade Ring spell, and this is considered to be the best Dream Realm artifact of this like phase 1 of the season, but it is mainly for the melee damage dealer team comps, like as you can see here, melee damage. So it's basically going to replace Dragon Roar. So Dragon Roar is going to be upgraded to Blade Ring, and the pay to win players are going to get this as soon as Monday. However, the free to play players will get it 1 week from Monday, basically. So that is also going to be an artifact you want to max level, because it's going to be very meta in Dream Realm. Plus 20, you'll have to maximize that one. Then apart from that, there will be just 1 other artifact which might potentially, so we're going to get the Malice one spell, but this one seems purely PvP. I would not recommend upgrading it. But the other one we're going to get is a Blood Rage spell, which is a really weird artifact. It's basically all about boosting your frontmost hero in the team formation. However, it just basically gives attack speed and life drain, and so the only way this can potentially be good, at plus 30 you get a massive attack buff, but we're not gonna upgrade to plus 30. We're limited. The cap level is plus 20 of artifacts for this phase 1. We cannot go beyond that, and so we're not going to get like this 50%, but we could get up to this 78 attack speed. And the only way this could maybe have some value is, you know, in the Nocturne Judicator Primal Lord, your start with the Midnight Hunter is all about like buffing Midnight Hunter as much as possible, and he's all of your damage. And so if you have such a weird sort of team comp that just only has one damage dealer, and they are the frontmost, which is going to be the case here, then potentially this attack speed buff could ramp up his damage enough to make it better than, for example, Dragon Roar. However, I don't know. I really don't know about this. This is like undecided. It would need testing, but Blade Ring definitely is going to be a max artifact, and the Dragon Roar and Alderbow. Other than that, do not over upgrade these. I would leave them at plus 15. Honestly, it's pretty cheap getting to plus 15. After that, it gets more and more expensive, and plus 20 is the level cap. So basically, that's all I wanted to talk about in this video. Quick one on faction talent priority as well as artifact priority, just so that no one makes any mistakes. I haven't made a mistake yet, because if I would have maxed out this Core Forge, it would be really bad for me, because then I would not have the resources when Blade Ring comes out to max level it. Even right now, I don't know if I have exactly enough resources to max level Blade Ring, but hopefully I can clear enough Legend Trials by that point in time that I can max level it to plus 20, and that's why I just get Dragon Roar, Alderbow, and Blade Ring to plus 20, and leave these other ones at plus 15, or if you're not using it at all, or yeah, or Core Forge came out late, so that's why I'm not using it at all, just leave it at plus 10. Because otherwise you're going to run out of that resource. So anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. If you have any other tips, feel free to share them in the comment section. If you're not already subscribed to our YouTube channel, please smash that subscribe button. Also feel free to join my AFK Journey Discord server. There's a link to that in the description of this video. And finally, if you're thinking about making a purchase in AFK Journey, please use my affiliate link for the official Firelight store. There's a link to that in the description of this video and a pinned comment. This is the best way you can support me at no extra cost to you. So thanks for watching. I'll hopefully see you in the next video, and until then everyone, peace out for now.